Sharon M. Atkinson here, MacGyver of Design. Today is Monday, November 17th, 2025. The time now is 1:47 p.m. This will be the 142 content video that I'm going to place in my 46 playlist, Mind'sEyeFaith. This is part 19 in the series, What Does Jehovah God Want for Jesus, aka Micah L. The theme scriptures are Genesis 3:15 and Galatians 3:16. Let's begin. And I shall put enmity between you and the woman, and between your seed and her seed. He will bruise you in the head, and you will bruise him in the heel. That's Genesis 3:15, followed by Galatians 3:16. Now, the promises were spoken to Abraham and to his seed. It says not, and to seeds, as in the case of many such, but as in the case of one, and to your seed, who is Christ. Let's add to that. Last week, Thursday, we spoke upon and expanded on the fact that Jehovah God recognized Jesus Christ as a chief agent. The Apostle Paul pointed that out, and some thought that was demeaning. And the question is why? We have built Christ up to a level in our societies where he's a brand, and therefore can only be a babe in the manger for our marketing, and a suffering martyr on the stake for our marketing as well. But he is much more than that. Being an agent of Jehovah God. We touched on it. Revelation chapter 19, and we read verse 16 again. And upon his outer garment, even upon his thigh, he has a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. That's significant. What kind of agent is that? So that is not just what we would consider an agent, isn't it? That's a position of high authority. Do we see Jesus Christ in a position of high authority? Let's check. Revelation and see, define what it means to be an agent of Jehovah. A spirit son of God who is an agent of Jehovah, and an anointed one, the chief agent, the chief cornerstone. Revelation 1:5 says, and from Jesus Christ, the faithful witness, the firstborn from the dead, and the ruler of the kings of the earth. Ruler of the kings of the earth? Is that well received? Would that be even appreciated? If and since we consider him at high points for our holidays as a baby and as a dying martyr, is this ruler of the kings of the earth even considered as even being possible, as being something that we can actually see happening in real time, real life, at some point when Jehovah God makes it happen? Are we well receiving it? Let's turn to Psalm, and let's read Psalm chapter 2. We've read it before, and some people said that it was something, maybe that's not what they really want, but it's still there in the book of Psalms, about Jehovah God appointing his son as his anointed one, his king. It says, why have the nations been in tumult, and the national groups themselves kept muttering an empty thing? The kings of the earth take their stand, and high officials themselves have massed together as one against Jehovah and against his anointed one. That's how he is received. We go to 17, or read the same chapter 2, where it says in 10, and now, O kings, exercise insight. Let yourselves be corrected, O judges of the earth. And some said, ha! That was what Jehovah God wants, because his son he made ruler of